Oceanside, California. It's the Martin Nelson machine, the Masters Trackmaster. They'll be running down for a record run.
Back in the 60s, in order to get that much power, you really had to do your homework.
Down to the track, with top elapsed time on our Chrontech clocks, a 9.12 seconds.
The industry was still pretty young, you know. I mean, you look back then, and there wasn't a lot of data out there. I think that's back in the era when you had to know somebody and said, like, hey, what cam should I run? What head should I run? What gear do I need? I need a whole new motor. I gotta go big block. You know, I think you gotta give those guys credit. There was a lot of backyard R&D going on to get the combination right.
There I am with the jacket supervising the job. You gotta keep an eye on these boys or someday you'll mash down on the throttle and head right into outer space.
Back then, to get an 11-second street car, you had to throw a lot at it.
Takes a lot of doing to make a record run. These cars are more highly bred than a racehorse.
Today we came down here with the Hot Rod Camaro 67, pretty much a stock car except for the big block, and Edelbrock's R&D car, a 2016 Camaro.
It's a stock Camaro SS 6-speed.
With the E4 supercharger.
2300 supercharger, our 91 EO legal calibration, 8-hour install, 91 octanes, really no drama.
It's one easy bolt-on package. And you're on the road, and now you're making 140 horsepower more, and with a few runs, you're knocking on a door of 11 seconds.
Yeah, 12.01.
So yeah.
You know, with no prep, and we came here with 40 PSI on the tires, which we then dropped down 10 PSI. Should have been an 11.99, but maybe hurt the times because of the launch.
That's with no experience. You're not a drag racer.
Not
you're
a drag
road racer. I mean, it's getting to the point now with these late model vehicles, we're laying down so much power. I mean, the car's 580 at the rear wheel, you know? I mean, what's that work out to at the flywheel, 650?
And the supercharger is not going to be your limitation for a while.
We did testing with the LT1 on the Corvette. We made over 860 horsepower on a built motor. So, I mean, that 2300 series rotor, it's got a lot of room in it to make big power. I dig the 67. It's a really cool car. It sounds awesome, but back in the day, you made a sacrifice. You had big power, but you lost drivability.
How many upgrades would you do that really just put things on the ragged edge? Or, you know, you'd change the airflow a lot, and then you'd have a lumpy idle, or whereas with the 16 Camaro, you don't really notice if the supercharger is on there until you request the torque through the pedal, and you have another 140 foot-pounds on tap.
We're talking 49-year difference between these vehicles. The technology's come a long way, you know, and once you work behind the scenes, you see all the R&D work that goes into it, the rapid prototyping, you know, the testing on the dyno, testing in the vehicle, you know, and that's to really find all those gremlins and kinks before it gets to the consumer. That way, it's a nice polished package that's going to do what it's supposed to do. It's going to make the power it's supposed to make repeatedly, and it's not going to leave somebody stranded on the side of the road. But think about it. I mean, you beat up on that car today. You know, it got hot out here.
We're at 160, so we got to cool that down. So we're just going to drive this thing around for a little bit. Get some airflow going, 95-degree ambient temps, and sitting in staging lanes, doing photographs and starting the car, moving the car, and just always exacerbating the IET issue, and then be able to run good runs. That's pretty cool.
It did great, you know, and we'd probably get 20 miles a gallon on the way home.
Kind of tailored to our customer that just buys a car. Yeah, I got a 16 Camaro, I got a supercharger. Well, hell, let's go to the
12-second car, right?
Yeah.
I'll take that all day long.
Yeah.